So it's finally time, finally here. We know who we're playing. It's Austin, Roger, and Leonard, Leo.
Yeah.
And then some guy named Ken. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder if he's good.
Matt Jackson, Monica. So there's no easy lineup that we could be facing.
No.
No.
I think we just have to look in ourselves just to see who's the best at which and possibly save them for the later games when we know what we have to do.
I think that's a good strategy. I think I want to start off with our tallest teammate.
Do you want me to go first just because I'm tallest and the most intimidating looking?
Yes, especially because height is a real advantage we have over Ken's team.
Yeah, I guess
so
it
I
is.
feel like, you can
Yeah.
give whomever you're up against, a little snake eye. And stare down the whole column. It's one of the
Yeah.
3 spots.
That and it would save y'all two for the later rounds in game number 1 where there's a lot more money involved. So I think it's a good idea to put me in first. I'll try to get y'all off to a good start and then y'all can go from there.
So you feel good about that?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
I'll start.
All right.
Awesome.
I'll do my
Thanks,
best.
Ben.
All right.
Stick with the plan, right?
Yes.
Rogers, Double Jeopardy, first round, because we're going to kill them because they're probably going to put their best player second round, second leg. Okay?
Yeah.
So we want you playing the weakest of both teams in Double Jeopardy going out of control.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm going to start.
Okay.
And then
All right.
if we go according to plan, and if I end up against, like probably Ken, you
Yeah.
end up not against Ken, and you
Yes.
are better than me, and we want you on Double Jeopardy. That's how it works, right?
That's right. So that's why you're going to play Single Jeopardy
Yeah. Yeah.
in the first leg.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
So who's going to play first, right?
Yeah.
This is like first game for anybody of us in the tournament. So it's got to be
thing-
somebody who starts strong.
Yeah, we do have to think about is that rule that you can't play the same position in 2 games, and this is a 2-game match, so we do have to make sure that we are careful to think about what's going to happen in the future as well as who's going to start first.
We're working backwards from the premise that we want me to play double once and single once. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing 1 double and you're playing 1 double.
Right.
I end up having to do final, don't I? At least one of them.
You don't seem stoked.
No, I mean, it's so nerve-wracking compared to all the other parts of the game.
It's completely nerve-wracking.
But you're making me do one,
I'm asking you to do on that. Will you take
Okay.
one for the team?
I guess.
So then our plan, because if I do single and double, I can't play final, which means each of you has to
Great.
do a final.
All right.
And if we want me to play double in the second round, which I assume we do, the second game of the match.
Being that we expect maybe the second game to be more important. than the
I
first
don't
game.
care which way we do it,
I kind of want to be in the pilot seat for double of game 2.
because that's when the real outcome is determined.
That's when we
Right.
know a little bit more about this is how much money we need to have.
And that means, by process of elimination, I play single Jeopardy, game
Match
1
one.
of match 1, right?
Yes.
Right.